Malachi by Ruth Rouse, part of the Authortube Audiobook Anthology Unnatural. It's been 3 years to the day since you disappeared from my life, Malachi. 3 years of not knowing what happened to you, not knowing why you never came home. I never stopped looking for you. I still hope that one day I'll come home and you'll be there waiting for me, or that maybe I'll wake up and this will all have been a dream. I still hope you're out there somewhere, even though I know you must be dead after all this time. Otherwise you'd have come back to me. You'd have found a way. I can't let go of that hope. I hope you might read this one day and that we can laugh about it. I lay down my pen and scanned the words on the page. My therapist suggested writing to Mal to try and get some of my feelings out, but I don't know that it's helping. I'm just about to screw the whole thing up and put it in the bin when I hear the cat flap go. It's so stupid. For months I was telling Mal to board it up because we'd get strays. Yet now he's gone, I can't bring myself to do it. To do that one job would be to finally admit to myself that he's not coming back, and I don't know that I'm ready for that. Not yet, anyway. I know in my heart he's gone, but I can't let go of the hope. Not yet. I go into the kitchen ready to shoo out whatever stray cat or fox has wandered in, but there's nothing there. Maybe I imagined it. I know I should go back to my letter and try to get some more of my thoughts out of my head before they consume me, but I can't seem to do it. Instead, I pour myself a glass of wine and head to the bedroom, thinking I'll just lie on the bed for a bit and put Netflix on and have some me time. That's when I see the squirrel. We've always had squirrels in the garden. Malachi loved them. He used to set up fancy feeders for them and loved watching them scamper around. We've never had one in the house before. And, as far as I know, we've never had a red one visit us either. It just sat there on Mel's pillow looking at me. Everything I've heard says they're shy. What's it doing? As cute as it is, I know it can't stay here. They're worse than rats for chewing wires. Still, I go grab some of their feed and pour a small amount onto the pillow beside it. The squirrel doesn't even move, it just sits there on its hind legs looking at me with those bright black eyes. There's something strange about it, but I don't know what. It's more than it not being scared of me. It's like there's some level of intelligence there, more so than with a normal squirrel. Maybe if I can just find a box, I can trap it and take it outside. The squirrel has other ideas. It crawls across the bed and straight up my leg. Before I know it, it's sat on my shoulder, rubbing its soft face against my left ear. It's too much. The tears start flowing. Mal always used to rub my ear. For luck, he'd say. I hear the squirrel chirp and I reach up to comfort it without thinking. It grabs my finger with its 2 forepaws and gently licks the tip of it. No, it's not right. It's a wild animal. I've never been this close to one before. Yes, I've had them get tame enough to take food from my hand, but not to stroke. And none of the ones I have spent years bonding with have ever licked me. I sit down hard on the edge of the bed. The squirrel hops down next to me and chirps again, looking up at me. I don't know how, but I know I'm worrying it. I stare into those far too intelligent eyes. Malachi would have loved to have seen you, I say, blinking back the tears. The squirrel gives a sort of half jump at the name. Malachi? I say again. The squirrel starts. There's something about the name it's reacting to. I run out to get my phone. I have to record this. No one will ever believe me if I don't. When I get back to the bedroom, the squirrel is gone. I start to wonder if I imagined it. But there is a small pile of nuts on Mel's pillow, and a number of reddish-brown hairs cover the normally pristine duvet. There's a noise from outside. I must have not shut the door behind me, and it's got out. Doesn't matter how tame it is, it doesn't belong in the house, and I remind myself that I need to get it out. There must be a box I can trap it in or something, but now I have to find the blasted creature. A cry alerts me to the living room. It sounds so sad. I've never heard them make that noise before. I go in and there it is, sat on the sofa. But that's not what's strange. The squirrel has the letter I was writing to Mel. I don't mean it's sitting on it or something. It's holding it in its front paws, looking at it and crying. I don't know if If I didn't know better, I would say it was reading it. I stop. The bottom falls out of my world. I have no words. The room starts spinning and everything goes grey. The next thing I know, I'm on the floor. My head hurts. I don't know if I hit it when I fainted. And the squirrel is right in front of me, licking my nose. Malachi? I mutter. The squirrel nods.